Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan, and thank you so much for coming by. The Rideshare Hub, as you guys might know, is a place for Uber and Lyft drivers to learn how to make more money. I'm a driver myself for Uber and Lyft, as well as several other side hustles. I do other side hustles as well, including this YouTube channel. This, for me, is a fun way to make a couple extra pennies through the ad revenue, through those little ads that pop up on the video. But no, I do drive for Uber and Lyft, and I've been driving for a couple of years part-time. Yeah, I've been driving. It's a thing that I started to do to supplement my income, and I just wanted to share my story with you guys because there are a lot of new drivers on my channel now, and I just wanted to kind of explain myself because I feel like there are a couple of things that might be a little bit, I don't know, some people assume a couple of things, and actually a couple of people went out and started making these videos saying that, I don't know, talking about, I think one guy said, what was he saying? That, I don't know, that I never even drove in the first place for Uber and Lyft, and I thought that was pretty funny. So I just wanted to basically tell you guys my story before I get why I started, and just tell you guys, you know, the truth of everything, because, you know, that's what we're here for. And anyways, before I get into the video, please give the video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video on my channel. And also, guys, if you, I kind of forgot about this, but we do have merch. If you want merch, the Rideshare Hub, we have several other shirts. We have hoodies, we have long sleeve. I know it's almost fall again now, so getting into winter soon, so get those hoodies and those long sleeves. Then we also have hats and mugs, coffee mugs, and yeah, I think that's about it. But anyways, so now let's get into the video. I'm just sitting here, it's sunset, and I wanted to sit back and relax and talk to you guys because that's one of my favorite things to do. And you guys are my friends. I really do mean that, even if it doesn't feel that way. You, yes, I'm talking to you. You watching this right now, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. What's up? How's it going? You creeped out yet? No, I'm just kidding, but nice to meet you. A little virtual handshake. High five. So, it started out as a pretty sad story, actually. And the story has not ended, you know. There's still a long ways to go, right? So, I've never been the smartest or the most successful person ever. I feel like throughout my life, I've always been like pretty good at a lot of things. Like, I feel like I'm good at a lot of things, but not like the best. And this all has to do with rideshare, so just listen throughout. But just starting out, like, I grew up playing soccer all of my life. I started when I was 4 years old, and I was pretty good. Like, I usually was the best on my team, or like the top like 2 or 3 people on my team. Like, I was always really good. And I didn't play for great teams when I was like, you know, 4 years old. But then when I was like 8 years old, I started playing for a club team, and you know, that was a really good team. And I was like, all of a sudden I went from being the best player to like, you know, middle. Like, I wasn't the worst, I wasn't the best, I was somewhere in the middle. Then I started playing for like a not as good team. Then I was like the best on the team. But you see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm playing for like a decent team, I was the best. But then when I move up and playing for a really good team, then I was like not as good on the team. And even like throughout high school, like I was on a really good team. I was on a club team. Like, we traveled, and then I got injured, and I, you know, tore my 3 ligaments in my knee, which is just not fun at all. ACL, meniscus, and MCL, if you guys were wondering. And you know, that set me back too. But you know, I was not always the. And then like after I graduated high school, then I'm like, there's a lot of things I tried to do that, you know, professionally. Like, I tried to get into photography, and I was good enough to book gigs, and I actually got a gig at like a nightclub and at a day club, and I was doing like music festivals. But like a lot of those shows I was doing for free, And then I got like an actual paying gig, like a recurring gig, like every single week I would go to the nightclub and shoot photos. But like my photos weren't amazing. I was able to get the job, but like it wasn't like everyone was trying to book me and pay me a bunch of money. It was like people kind of wanted me but not pay me that much, because I mean that is kind of photography, and even if you are really good, but like I wasn't able to get really good jobs because I just wasn't that good. I was good enough, but I wasn't that good. Then I started doing videography, then I started doing acting. Same thing, like I was able to get an agent and a manager and go out on like auditions for like shows, but never able to get anything huge. And like I almost want to say, like, it's kind of sad because I get bored really quickly in life. And not to say that like I'm done with photography forever, or I'm done with acting forever, or I'm done with whatever. Like, yeah, then I started doing like social media services like for other companies. And then after that, like, oh yeah, I wanted to say, like, I just get bored really easily. I don't know if you guys have that, but like for me, like I'll do something for like a year and that's all I'll focus on. And then after the year, I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. That's like been my thing. That's me. That's who I am. And with that, some of those things cost money. Acting costs money. Demo reel costed me $1,000, almost like 950 bucks. Headshots, another 400 bucks. And that's not even like that much money for acting. Like, you know, you need that stuff. Yeah, sure, you know, 400 bucks for pictures of your face, you know, gotta get like, but those things add up. Like a camera, I had to buy a camera that was like $1,000, and I was just putting these all on credit cards. And I think in my head, oh, you know, I'll invest in this and then I'll get really good, and then I'll make $1,000 on a, you know, on one commercial, or $3,000 on one commercial, and then I'll pay it all off. But like I never got good enough to do that, you know what I mean? So I built up around $5,000 in credit card debt. Meanwhile, just working all these little side jobs and stuff, and going to college. You know, student loans, credit card debt, car debt. Bought this car on a loan too. So I gotta finish this up quickly because the sun's about to go down. And yeah, I gotta finish it in like 4 minutes, 3 minutes. But so what I started to do, like I quit the whole, like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a break and try to figure out my finances. And the best thing I could figure out was I'm gonna get a part-time job. I worked at Nike, and I worked at a school. And started driving for Uber and Lyft. Wow, that's a beautiful Tesla driving by. I started driving for Uber and Lyft, and dang, I gotta finish this video. It's getting dark out. I started driving for Uber and Lyft, and then at that point, I figured out, you know, shoot, I was making so much money with Uber and Lyft that I quit my job at Nike. I just worked at the school, and then was just doing Uber and Lyft. Like, I did that, and then I did that for like 6 months. Then after that, I quit both of those jobs and started working at a hotel full-time that paid like $16 an hour. And I just focused on that. I was gonna work my way up, try to become a manager, but then I quit that to go to school. So like quitting a lot of things. And then once I did school, then I kept doing but throughout all of that, I was able to pay off my credit cards at least. So that was really good. Then throughout school, I worked on paying this thing off, pretty much paid it off right when I got back. So I just worked super hard. Then I was like, finally, I'm not, you know, all the money I'm making is like, I'm able to keep it actually. So that helps a lot. And throughout college, like, then I started I had a YouTube channel before. Yeah, that was another thing, YouTube. Never great at YouTube either. Like, I was able to like get a couple thousand subscribers, and even now, like, yeah, I mean, I'm able to make a little bit of money, but nothing great. Like, I don't have a huge following, you know, I'm just doing this a little on the side. Hopefully, maybe one day, you know. I'll like be good at YouTube too. But for now, you know, yeah, whatever. I'm not saying like you guys aren't great, because, you know, I do have you guys here, but 18,000 followers is nothing. I'm looking at 1 million. I need to get to 1 million. So, but anyways, that's a whole nother story. But what was I saying? So yeah, so throughout college, I drove for Uber and for Lyft here and there, you know, just to supplement my income, help me pay for like books and stuff. And now, once I then I started working in technology at a technology company, working in business development management and marketing, sales. I feel like I've just done so many different things, and the Uber and Lyft somehow randomly fit in there perfectly in my weird, complicated, I'm like complicated organized. Like I have to-do lists. I have like 10 to-do lists and they're all filled up. But yeah, I'm just a college, like, I can't say college student anymore because I just graduated. Maybe I should just go back to school so I can just call myself a college student. Because that, I don't know. I like saying that, but I guess I'm not. I'm a college graduate now, okay? And still figuring it out, you know? I feel like I don't know what I want to do in life. But I'm figuring it out every day. Like, every day is a new day. And you guys help me out a lot too, giving me advice. I'm no expert in rideshare. You know, I just like to talk. This is like a good way to talk. I'm no expert at all. You know, I'm just a part-time driver who likes to talk about it, you know, share my experience, because I like to help people. And so hopefully I can help you guys, and then in return, I can get some good karma out of it. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much a little intro to me. I'm gonna be filming a Q&A soon, so leave your questions down below and I will answer them in my next Q&A video. I've never done a Q&A on my channel, so I'm excited to do my first Q&A. But yeah, leave your questions down below and I will maybe answer yours. So anything goes. All right, thank you guys for watching. Make sure, well, you guys already know. Smash the thumbs up button and subscribe. All right, I gotta go. It's getting dark out. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.